What is up from Beyond the Swamp? My name is Trooper, a member of your Freight Supremacy Security Forces. Back with another quick video explaining a few things that happened in our last range video. And your choice in firearms this time, Chinese communist guns. Now, thankfully for you guys, because this is what you come here for, this is all going to be about guns today. Let's start off with the Hugo M70 that I tried to demonstrate last time and, well, never really got a chance to because I was having a problem. Now, I originally thought it was the firing pin. It was not. Apparently, the way that the Yugoslavians went about making a safety for this firearm, to go along with the manual safety that they have, is this has a very stiff trigger return spring. If it's not completely pulled and held down, when that hammer drops, it's not going to detect that out of battery safety, so the gun doesn't go off. So this weapon is operational. I just wasn't using it correctly. So this will show up in the next range video, and I will demonstrate it for you. As far as the Luger, the problem that I was having with that is the Luger was originally designed for a 30 caliber Luger round, 7.63 by, if I remember correctly, 15. And, well, when they changed over to 9mm, they did not expand the magazine at all, which makes the 9mm rounds sometimes, if you don't wrap the mag properly, grind against the front of the mag well. And, well, that's what caused that problem. So when you hear when I tap it in the video, you can actually hear those rounds lurch upwards, and, well, the gun didn't work. So I was correct. That was on me. So let's move into the other gun that showed up in our last video. Made in Texas, the home of Gulf City. Bond Arms Derringer in the 45 long Colt and 410 shotgun shell. Now, I have no excuse. I pulled the trigger. Apparently, I didn't pull it hard enough the first time. Maybe dual wield was right, and I was a little bit nervous. You have a flip open top latch, a little extractor for your spents, 2 chambers, great little gun. And of course, some red curl tipped 410 shotgun shells, because the guys at the lab just always like to keep me in stock in those. So, corrections aside, let's get into Chinese communist firearms. And let's start off with the quite essential Chinese communist firearm. The Type 56 SKS with that Honor Guard magazine I put in there, 20 rounder. 7.62 by 39, standard hole in the back for your cleaning kit, spike style bayonet with an original sling. All in all, still a fantastic gun. May not agree the reason it was made and under the conditions it was made, but in the right hands, American hands, this will do the job for you. For a weapon that hasn't been seen in some time, when I went behind Chinese communist lines to get information on the Red Dusk Menace, the DDI-12. If I remember, dual wield really liked this gun. Take on the Sega 12 gauge with a few upgrades. Got a threaded muzzle for your door breaching brake, fork position gas tube, green fiber optic front sight, ghost ring back sight. Hey, Ghastly. Comes with standard 5-round box magazines, but there are 8-round magazines, 10, 12, 12-round drums, and 20-round drums that this gun will accommodate. AR-15 style selector, which is ambidex, which I'm sure Ghastly will also like. Comes with your sling mount and an AR-15 buffer tube, so you can put all your M4 AR-15 attachments on the back. FAL style charging handle. I got it on safe. Just to top things off, this too will be showing up in our next range video. Now let's move on into a gun you guys haven't seen. Now you guys know, sadly sometimes from time to time, I will disappear and maybe not be seen for 3 weeks almost a month. That's normally because I'm on special assignment. And the last time I came back from special assignment, I brought something with me. Now a lot of you will go, but that's a Tokarev. You're not wrong. It's a Tokarev, please excuse the barrel, in 9mm. Chinese production. A lot of people seem to think this was made for the commercial market before the Chinese import bans, but I'm thinking they had something a little bit more nefarious in mind, being able to use our ammunition. Comes with 8-round standard magazines, but something I found out that was a little bit interesting. This is a magazine out of my Yugoslavian Tokarev, 7.62 by 25. Locks in, even locks it back. So, at least, for me, I have a 9-round option. This, of course, will be showing up in the next range video. Now we move on into the portion of our night where you, the Whale Gang, get to vote. Like I said, I believe it's this corner over here. Dual wield or Ghastly, if you'd be ever so kind. We got 2 choices for you guys tonight. Number 1, let's go in line with the communist thing and bring out some Russian firearms. Now, one small caveat in here. I only own so many Russian guns, so I'm going to lump in some Bulgarian guns, because they were made under the same manufacturing processes and standards overseen by the Russians. Your second choice in firearms are going to be Czech firearms. Go ahead, vote. As always, stuff that ballot box with krill and bits, because that helps Ghastly out. And until next time, you guys stay safe out there.